We are so excited to present this craft for you today because we see these in the store all the time and they're so expensive and they're so gorgeous. Now we're going to show you how to make one so that you can have your own wreath in your own style. So here's what you're going to need for this craft. You need to get a wire wreath. These come in different sizes, so you can do small, large, whichever one you want. You're going to need some pipe cleaners, and it doesn't matter what colors you have because they're not going to show up. You need some Deco mesh. You want to make sure that you get the short ones. They do sell the long rolls, but for this project you want the shorter rolls. You need some ribbon, you need scissors, and then you need an embellishment if that's your choice. If you want to use embellishments on it, you can pick these out. So in the interest of time, we're just going to show you how to do this up here, and then you'll want to make sure you do the same thing all the way around. So you'll take your pipe cleaners, and I use pipe cleaners over zip ties or twist ties because they're a lot longer and you're going to need all this length. So what you'll do for each section, if you notice this wreath is separated by sections, you'll take your pipe cleaner, wrap it around the top two like this, and then you do the same thing on the other side of that section like this, and then you take one more for that section and do it right in the middle of those two on the bottom two. So once you're done, for each section you should have 3 pipe cleaners, 2 on the top and 1 on the bottom. So now that we have all the sections done, we're going to cut our mesh. So you take your mesh and you measure it out about 10 to 12 inches and cut each strip. For the wreath that we did today, I did 40 sections of the red and 20 of the white, but you can, whatever color you decide, you just need to figure out how many you're going to need for each section. I did learn a trick while I was cutting this, because it did take a while, is I measured out my mesh. So let's say this was 10 inches. I folded it, and then I just went back and forth like this until you I wouldn't do them all, but just like maybe 10 or 12 at a time. And then I took my scissors and I cut, and then I was able to get more instead of doing them each individual. So that saved me some time. Okay, so you start at the top, and you're going to want, for each of these, you'll need 3 pieces of mesh, depending on whatever color you want to use. Just keep in mind you'll need 3 because you want to make sure it covers really well. So I took my mesh, it's kind of hard to maneuver, and I rolled each piece up like this, and then you roll the white one, put those together, and then you take your next piece, roll it, and you can cut that later. So now you have 3 pieces of mesh, pinch them together like that, push down into your pipe cleaner, and just tie it. And that's all you need to do. And when you first start, it looks like you're not going to have enough, and you can always add a few more later, but it does fill up, so you can manipulate it and play with it until you get the look you want, but it should cover once you get it all done all the way around. Okay, so once you get this all put together, you'll see that this really fills in well. It looks good, but there are little holes, and if you're anal like me, you want to fill those in. So what you can do is you can add embellishments. You could add more mesh, but it'll look cuter if you add more things to it. So what I did is I took some ribbon, just plain ribbon, I cut a piece, and then I folded it just back and forth like this. You can adjust here. And then I took it, and I've still got my pipe cleaner showing, so I just tied it on, kind of played with it a little bit, and see that covers in that hole. Then you can also take any embellishment. I got these at the dollar store for I think they were 12 for $1. And this mesh is really like prickly, sticky. So all you have to do is stick it in there like that, and it's going to stay because the mesh grabs onto it. Okay, so you see our pipe cleaners are sticking out. So what I did, and if you want, you can get like these over here, I got kind of sparkly red ones and it kind of goes with it, so I left them out. But these I didn't like so much, so I just took them and put them behind, and now it's gone. So you have your beautiful wreath. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more 12 crafts of Christmas.